Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I hope that all is well. The angle that you guys are in right now, just excuse it because basically I'm just coming to chat. Let me see how much time I have to record. It doesn't tell me. Anyway, I'm coming to just chat with you guys because I have not been doing videos, and I figured why not do a video since you have a little bit of extra time. Give me just a moment, guys. Oh, actually, I can't. I was going to close my closet door, but I can't. So anyway, today's video is going to be a little bit about spirituality, I suppose. Like, the reason why I say, sorry, because I'm about to do my eyebrows and I got to get things situated to do that. But the reason why I say that it's going to be about spirituality is because the topics in which I'm going to discuss are related, in my opinion, to spirituality. So I had some old eyebrow stuff on from yesterday and I got most of it out, but I didn't fully get it out. So anyway, so yeah, lately your girl, well, first of all, in relation to videos, if you watch my videos, if you support me, thank you, first and foremost for being a supporter, whether you're a long-time supporter or a new supporter. I do appreciate it. And to those who just recently subscribed, because I did see that there was quite a few new subscriptions, I do appreciate that. You guys continue to subscribe, continue to share my videos if you have, or just continue to watch them. That's great. So anyway, first and foremost, before I get into that, I want to talk about why I decided to just stop making videos. And the reason for that is because I was kind of getting discouraged, y'all, honestly. And I felt like I was putting way too much energy and time and money into YouTube, and it just didn't seem to be going anywhere. And, I am the type of person that, I don't mind trying. I will continually try when it comes to stuff. But if I feel like I'm trying a lot, I've tried all I can possibly try and it's still not working, then I personally will find another way. I'll find another way. Sometimes that just means scratching the whole idea in general and then just trying to figure it out another way. And so when it comes to YouTube, I decided to take a break to determine whether or not I should just quit completely. And obviously, as you can see, I'm here, so I didn't decide to completely quit, but I do feel like I'm not going to put as much time into it as I have been, as I had been, until I start to see some type of results that are pleasing to me specifically. Now, I'm not saying that I'm gonna just come and go as I please or disappear, all the time for weeks on end or whatever, but I'm just not going to be posting multiple videos and trying to plan out, I don't know, whatever, plan out schedules and things like that for my videos until I see that I have a consistent amount of views, or I don't know, growth, channel growth, whatever you want to say. So that's that. And that's not a complaint. It's basically just coming from me. I have so much other things going on. I work full time. You guys know I have my daughter. I stopped working as far as my business. I've stopped doing business. And that kind of bothers me because that was a big goal of mine for so many years. And I put so much energy into that. And it was just because I was just getting overwhelmed and I was trying to manage too many things. I was trying to focus on too many things. And so I stopped. I shut the domain down. I shut the website down for now. And yeah, so that's that. But I am going to relaunch my website. I had a friend that had said that they were going to help, to do the website and stuff for me. And then nothing happened. So that kind of discouraged me. So then I was just like, I'm just going to figure it out on my own, because one thing I don't like is for people to lie to me. Like, don't come to me and tell me you're going to help me with some stuff, and then I, like, later on, like, just disappear, or, don't even do what you said you're going to do. Because I'm a person of my word. So if I can do something, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to lie to you because I can't get my way, or, because I feel like, I put myself way in over my head. Even if I felt like I was way over my head, I'm going to still do what I promised somebody I said I'm going to do. Anyway, so that's that. Now, moving on. Lately, the past, I will say, week or two, I have been experiencing some sort of, I'm going to call it financial attack. And the reason why I'm calling it that is because any and everything that you could possibly imagine, that was like that I was being attacked for financially, like I was being attacked. Well, not any and everything, but a lot of things, let's just put it that way. A lot of things were occurring that was like, it just financially attacking me, it was financially attacking me. And so I've been trying to ignore it in a sense. Like, just be like, hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. Somebody had called and then I answered and nothing. I thought it was my internet service provider, because they're supposed to be giving me a call when the internet is back up, because we had some type of outage and I can't work. And I work from home, so I need my internet to work. So anyway, that's one of the financial attacks. And so, like, a lot of things have been happening, and I've just been trying to basically ignore it in a sense, but not necessarily just like fight it off, like not let it get to me to where it gets me down, because I already have anxiety. I already have depression. Like, I battle, it's a battle for me. And so when things happen, I get very anxious, I get very panicky, and it's just not good for my health. I think, again, if you've watched my channel, you know that I have had issues in the past. I'm saying in the past because I don't feel like I have them now, because I just don't feel like I have them, and I'm not going to continue to claim it. I have had issues in the past with hair loss and stuff. And I think that, that's part of it. The stress, anxiety, and also, as well as not being able to properly maintain my iron levels. I think that's all part of it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I've been trying to ignore those things, and it's been helping so that I don't get so down, and so that my anxiety doesn't like go into overtime. But it hasn't been helping because for whatever reason, I feel like spiritually, like whatever it is that is trying to come against me or attack me, it is strong. Like, it's really strong. And so no matter how much, I fight it off or ignore it or, meditate or pray, I feel like it still tries to come, harder. And so, I said that to say, if you guys are experiencing these type of things, like, it don't have to necessarily be financially. It could just be in a relationship. It could be health-wise, just whatever. emotionally, it could be mentally, it could be anything. If you guys feel like you are having these attacks, like, the one thing that you don't want to do is give up. The one thing that you don't want to do is believe that, like, your circumstances are more than just temporary. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of the things that happen with us, honestly, like, if you believe in God, you know that, you know, God is in control of a lot of everything, basically. But also, God gives us free will. And so, because we have free will, we have the power also to think or allow things in our life. So if you are having moments where you're having difficulties with finances or relationship or health, and you believe it and you give into it and you succumb to it, you just basically said yes to whatever your problem or whatever your circumstance or whatever your situation. You gave in, you gave in, you accepted it. And that is what you don't want to do. Don't accept it, because it's temporary. And 9 times out of 10, the more you fight, the more you believe in your God, or you pray to your God and you tell your God, hey, I need you here, or whatever the case. If you feel like yourself is your God. I mean, I don't know what everybody's religion is. That's not my business. But if you feel like yourself is your God, whatever, you talk to that God and you tell that God, hey, no, like, this is not okay. I'm not accepting this. And I told you guys a while back that I am not religious, meaning I don't go to church. I used to be Christian. I used to recognize myself. I used to claim Christianity. I no longer claim Christianity. I no longer claim a specific religion. That is not to say that I do not believe in God, because I do. I just chose not to belong to a religion because I feel like a religion is similar to a gang in a way. And I have seen and witnessed things in various religions that have caused me just not to want to be a part of it, in the sense to where I feel restricted as far as life, or I feel like, because I'm human and I make mistakes, that I cannot be forgiven, or I won't be forgiven, or, I don't know, just all the things that can possibly come with being religious. I just chose not to be a part of that, because I felt like, the religion that I was practicing, that I was accepting, that I knew for a lot of my life, a lot of the people just proved themselves as, like, hypocrites. Like, they would be talking about God, or being like, oh yeah, God, Jesus and God and this, whomever they believed in, whichever messengers, whichever gods, whichever sons and Holy Spirits they believe in, they would say things like that, and then be like, oh yeah, well, this is happening to you because God is. And I don't think that God is an evil God. I don't think God is the type of God that will inflict pain on you because you're human. Because we were born into sin. We were born into imperfection. So to me, if we're born into imperfection, like, we're not going to be perfect. You can strive to be perfect, but you're not going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. And so that was just a lot of stuff that I experienced that I just decided that I just didn't want to be a part of, because I felt like it was very negative. And me, I'm about self-love. I'm about growth. I'm about compassion. I'm about forgiveness. I'm about, loving and, like, accepting people for who they are, even if it's something that I don't agree with. You don't have to agree with people and their beliefs and their ways, but I believe in accepting people. And so, anyway, I've just have experienced things in religion that just made me choose to just be more so of a free spirit. And, you know, I meditate and I still thank God and I still pray. But the other stuff, like, I just chose not to be a part of. So anyway, lately, again, going back to what I was originally talking about, lately I have just chosen that, you know, or I have been having issues where, you know, something has been trying to take over me or take a hold of my finances. And my finances have been great, guys. Like, I've been really good with managing my money. I was building my money back up, you know, from stuff that happened last year, and, you know, just my credit's back up, you know, things are going good, basically. And I feel like because there are more blessings to come, that something is trying to hold me from that by trying to take the finances that I built. And so basically I cried a little bit yesterday because, you know, I was just really bothered. I'm like, you know, it just, like, okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but I'm supposed to be moving. If I didn't say that, I am. I'm supposed to be moving in a month. And I had a place and everything. And then, you know, everything was good. She was like, you're approved, your credit's really good, this, that, and the third, you know, me and my boyfriend. So then she's like, you guys' credit is great, you know, you're approved and everything. And then she's like, all I need to do is verify that you guys work. So she just wanted us to do a verification form. And basically, he did his went through. Everything was fine. I had sent mine off to my company, to my supervisor, and, you know, excuse me, he forwarded it to human resources, which is fine. I wish he had to just filled it out, because I feel like the situation that I'm experiencing now, it wouldn't be happening if he had to just filled it out, because I would have gotten something sooner, you know, like a response sooner. So anyway, I sent the verification form to them probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, guys. She called me yesterday, told me that, she called me, I think, like the day before maybe, and told me that she didn't get anything back yet. So I'm like, what the heck? Like, you know, so I hit my supervisor up. I'm like, hey, you know, can you send this verification form, please? They're still waiting for it. I have to be out of here by July. And so he's like, oh yeah, sure thing, you know, I'll do it. So he did it immediately, same day that I had texted him, sent it. And so then she calls me back and she's like, hey, I just wanted you to know I got the verification form, and based off of like stuff that he put, they have a max of amount that you can make at the apartment complex that I'm trying to move to. Based off the amount that you put and the information that he put on the verification form, it shows that you are accepted for being able to work overtime. And if you're able to work overtime, I have to consider that as possible employment. I mean, possible income, which means that you will be put over the max. Now, I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Because in my head, okay, yes, I am eligible for overtime, but could you verify that the amount of overtime that you're trying to claim that I could potentially have or make is on my check? Because if you can't, then how is that fair that you use that as income? You know what I mean? Like, that's potential income. That's not current, like, income, you know? And so anyway, she's like, yeah, but it has to, because blah, blah, blah. So then I'm like, all right, well, whatever. So then she's like, well, send me, you know, your pay stub. So then I sent her my pay stubs. I haven't heard anything back. She told me she was going to call me back yesterday, which she didn't. And so it got me really upset because like I said, I have a month before I have to be out of here. I don't want to be homeless. I've been homeless before, temporarily, but I was homeless. You know, it was very short, but I was homeless. I don't want to be homeless again. I was homeless more than once. I was homeless when I was a kid, when I was younger, you know, with my mom. We stayed in shelter and stuff. And then I was also homeless, you know, as an adult again, you know, with my mom once. You know, like I said, it was temporary, but we were homeless. And so, you know, it just bothered me because, you know, like I was thinking about my baby girl, you know, thinking about how I don't want her, to be having to go to, oh, actually, you know what? I was homeless more than once, because when my mother and I got into it before I got my own place, like, some years ago, I was homeless then. And so, yeah, I've been homeless a couple of times, guys, basically to say. And, so anyway, I started crying and stuff because I'm like, you know, everything was supposed to be a go, you know, everything, like, so now you guys come to me with this news that is like really last minute, like not cool news. Like, it's not kosher at all. Like, why would you guys tell me this at the last minute? Like, why didn't you tell me this when you was going through all the whole verification process of like doing my background and, you know, all of that kind of stuff? Why wouldn't you tell me that then? Like, why would you wait to tell me, oh, hey, you know, you'll potentially have to find another place because it seems like you make more money than what we allow here, you know? Because then I could have been looking for another place, you know? And like, so anyway, that just irritated me. And I was crying about that. I was upset about that because then the day before I had some other stuff happen that was, you know, financially, you know, attacking me or whatever. And the reason why I considered the home part as a financial attack is because we already paid her. We already gave them money. Some of that money we can't get back now because it's past a specific time, but the situation that is currently occurring is it's not my fault. You know, it's not my fault at all. And so if we don't end up getting to get the place, then we have to come up with even more money to, one, pay the rent here for next month. Two, we'll have to pay, you know, whatever money to like probably do storage or whatever. And then three, like more money to like put down on another application, another place, you see what I'm saying? So, and then there was other things yesterday that required, you know, a bunch of money being put up immediately, or you know, it was just crazy. So again, I feel like financially, like, you know, there's something that's trying to attack me, or attack this household, and it's sudden. But then I had already been experiencing, like, you know, just spiritual attacks anyway, like emotionally and stuff, because, you know, at work I was having a little bit of issues, and, you know, that stuff was already bothering me. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever, you know, like I got Monday and Tuesday off. I'll just use that as my day to heal and clear my mind and, you know, pray and meditate and just get rid of all this bad energy. And then like my 2 days off has been spent like crying and worrying and stressing about, you know, all of this other stuff, like moving and, you know, that sudden financial situation that came up that required a whole bunch of money at once and stuff. And so I can't tell you guys honestly that I've been in a bad space. And the reason why I can't is because I don't feel bad. Like, I felt bad yesterday. I felt horrible yesterday. But I felt bad the day before, you know, and I felt bad like that entire week that everything else was going on that was trying to like attack me. And I just decided that, you know, praying and meditating about it and then clearing the energy that is trying to attach itself to me is the best thing. So I feel a lot better. This morning I woke up to clock into work. I can't get on the system. It's not working. I called the IT people for my company. He's, you know, trying to help me troubleshoot. He's like, it's your, you know, call your internet. So I called the internet service. They tell me that there's an outage for my internet service and it's going to be out for basically like 4 hours. So that's 4 hours of my workday money that I'm missing. You see what I'm saying? And so, anyway, I still don't feel bad despite like the circumstances, all of the circumstances that have occurred. I still don't feel bad. I'm not letting this negative energy take a hold of me. I'm not giving into it. I refuse to. And I'm just telling you guys this, that like if you have these things, whether it's financial, mental, spiritual, emotional, whatever the case, do not give into it. Clear that energy. Don't accept that energy. Don't think one negative thought. Like if you have something that makes you want to feel like, yeah, this is what it could be when it pertains to something negative, clear that thought, delete it, cancel it, get it out of your mind. Because if you do accept it, if you do think those things, you're giving into it. And you're allowing it to take over your life. And you are in control of your life. You and your God are in control of your life. So do not let any negative energy, I don't care how strong the force, I don't care how difficult it seems for you to get over a situation, do not let it come in and take over. And yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys that really quick. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. I am sending so much love, light, and just positive energy to you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Comment down below if you know how, let me know how you guys deal with negative energy or demons or spirits or whatever you call it, when they try to attack you. Let me know what you do. And again, you guys stay blessed. Bye.